guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Yanni, back with another update. This week has been pretty chill week. Pretty much just going over my calorie intake and my calorie out burned. So let's get into it. For last week's goals, my last week's goals were to not eat as much chips and cookies and to get up every hour for at least 5 minutes. So I did do both of those. The getting up every hour for 5 minutes that I wasn't doing anything, it was hard, not gonna lie. I ran out of things to do. So I just kept doing the same things over and over again, but it did help me kind of get up and get moving and get my blood flowing and move around, get some calories burned, and it was good. My weight this week is 266, so that is another 2 pounds down. Really proud of that. Me changing how I've been eating and me adding physical activity into my day has been super helpful. So I'm just really happy to see those 2 pounds. My goal is a pound a week until, I get that surgery date, and then we'll be sticking to that 1 pound a week until we start losing more than that. So just happy about that. That's a success. I'm super happy. I'm super stoked about it. I may not seem it. But I really am super happy about it. Sorry about my voice. My allergies are acting up and my throat is a little scratchy, so bear with me. So going through the workbook, these are the questions that were asked of me. So I'm just going to answer them, and then we'll talk about, how I'm feeling about this stuff that's going on this week. So they asked me what successes did I have this week. I did actually stay away from chips and cookies. I did not have any chips or cookies this week. I did have ice cream, but it was only yesterday. So I've been doing super good, and I'm so proud of myself that I've been limiting the bad things that I'm not supposed to really be eating, which is helping me prepare for myself for surgery, which is in the end the goal. So I did do that, and I got up most of the time to do my moving around. And then my challenges for this week were just seeing that the chips were there. We do have a huge box of chips in our pantry, so trying not to reach for them was kind of hard because I like Cheetos and I like Sun Chips, and those are the chips that we have left because my son does not like them. So I tend to eat those, and it was hard, but I've noticed that I'll go grab an orange, or I'll grab an apple or some carrots or something that's just different from eating those chips, which is great. And then not wanting to move. I really sometimes just not want to get up and move. I really just felt like I was being lazy, and I think that's what forced me to get up and move, is the fact that I felt somewhat lazy, and I didn't want to feel that way anymore. So I got myself up and I moved. What helps me address these challenges were looking at the bigger picture. My end goal is to be healthy. So getting up and moving, that's going to make me healthy. Grabbing a healthier snack, that's going to make me healthy. So just looking at the bigger picture, looking at something bigger than myself, and something that I'm striving to do. So it helped a lot. So I'm super happy about that. What benefits did you notice from your weight loss efforts this past week? I've noticed I sleep so much better, not even lying. I have been getting the full 8 hours of sleep, which I never really get. And I haven't had to use my melatonin, which is great. So going to bed at 9:30, maybe 10 is pushing it. Super great. I love it. I wake up in the morning and I'm not tired. I have energy. I'm not grumpy. I'm not any of those things. Like I genuinely am okay. Like I wake up and I'm okay. Like normally I would wake up and be super grumpy, not want to move, not want to talk to anybody. And now I'm kind of like, okay, this sleep is getting better and I'm actually sleeping through the night, which is great. Stress relief. Because I'm sleeping better, I'm not stressing as much, and I've noticed that like I'm just not as stressed out as I have been. Even with things that are going on that normally stress me to the max, I'm just kind of like, it'll be okay. Like, we got this. Like, it's not a big deal. Like, challenges come and go, and we just get through them. So I'm on a positive note, and I'm super happy about it. I haven't been this positive in a year. Yeah, in about a year. A year ago, I kind of fell off of my positivity high that I had last year. And I haven't felt this good in a while. So I'm really happy that I feel this way. I'm in a better mood and my confidence is greater. So what more can we ask for? So my daily target and calorie goal, I think I told you guys last week. I'm not quite sure. I don't remember. But my goal for calorie intake is 15 calories per day. 1,500 calories per day, not 15. That's crazy. But 1,500 calories per day, like that's probably going to be where I'm at until I see, you know, I like kind of plateau, and then we'll readjust. But for now, that's what I want to do. My eating habits and records and patterns that I've seen this past week are I eat out more often than not. I do kind of get a little lazy and don't want to cook sometimes. So we do tend to eat out some. But I'm trying to change that. So I've been trying to cook a lot more. I'm home right now, so I can do that. But when I go back to work, I think meal prepping on Sundays and kind of freezing certain things and, you know, putting my things to the side and maybe cooking just for my son might be the goal that I have to aim for. But we'll work on that now so that by the time I start working again, then we can get back to that. I eat when I'm bored. I've started to make these YouTube videos, and I've started to write more, and I've started to focus on other things, like things that have nothing to do with eating. So that's been super helpful, and I haven't really had to think about, oh, well, let me go grab a snack because I'm hungry right now. Like, I haven't thought about that. Like, and I've been eating my 3 meals a day, and that's pretty much it. I don't drink enough water. That shocked me because if you know me, you know I love water. Like, water is my jam. But I've noticed that I'm not drinking as much water as I thought I was. I thought I was drinking like a good amount of water, but I haven't been drinking enough water because I've been tracking my water intake, and it's just not enough. So I've upped my water intake to a bottle of water every 2 hours. So one of these every 2 hours. I'm struggling on that one. I should just down it, but I haven't really wanted to drink it. So I set a timer on my phone. Hey, every 2 hours, drink a bottle of water. So that's what we're going to do. And I eat a lot of prepackaged food. Even just like fruit cups, like it's prepackaged, it's in that fruit syrup. Like, I just need to stop doing that and just buy fresh fruit. And it's just like, I know I'm going to have to change the way that I shop, because I shop once a month for everything. So, and then I go get what I need when I need it. But like, for the most part, I buy everything at the top of the month, and then we go from there. But it's just kind of like, I've noticed that that's not really working for us anymore. So I think what I'm going to end up doing is planning out my weeks and then shopping that way, so that I'm saving money and I'm also saving time and spending the money on the right things and not just, you know, certain things that I don't really need. So there's that. And then let's see. my goals for this week. I have two of them for my food goals. One of them I told my dietitian, and the other one I just kept for myself. But my other one that I told my dietitian is that I want to completely cut chips and cookies out. I love them, I do, but I just feel like for me, you give me an inch and I'll take a mile. And I know this because my son does that to me. So I know he gets it from me. So it's one of those things where it's just kind of like, if I have a cookie one day, I'll eat it the next day with no problem and no hesitation. So if I just cut it out completely, then we should be good. So I just need to keep healthier snacks in the house so that I don't reach for those things. And then my other one I will eat more fresh fruits and vegetables. I do tend to lean more towards like frozen vegetables just because it's easy for me to like put them in the microwave, steam them, and then pull them out. So I'll continue doing that because those are fresher than canned vegetables, in my opinion. That's just how I feel about that. And then for fruits and stuff, like my son loves fruit, so buying fresh fruit isn't an issue. Like, it just disappears so quickly. Like, I just bought grapes on Wednesday and I'm pretty sure they're gone. So yeah, fruit disappears in my house really quickly because me and my son love it. So it just kind of, it's gone. And my physical one is to lengthen my walk time and distance. So I want to walk a little more this week, just to push myself a little bit further. And I'm also going to start walking in the mornings. Love my son. He's a great kid and would love to wait until he gets out of school, but I know for a fact that once I start working, I'm not going to be able to do that with him. With everything else we have going on. So, I think I might just do my walks in the morning and during the week, and then on the weekends we'll do our bike rides and he'll roller skate and all that stuff, and then we can do that on the weekends. But during the week I'll be walking Monday, Wednesday, and Friday by myself. So I'll be doing that every morning. Well, not every morning, but Monday, Wednesday, and Friday in the morning. So let's hope that goes well. And then if I had trouble meeting my goals last week, what will I do differently this week? I'm just going to remove the chips from my pantry. Like, I'm going to make my son put them somewhere else, because we do have them just sitting in the pantry. I do have an empty cabinet that I don't use in my kitchen, so I'll probably end up putting them in there. It just depends. So we'll just see how that goes. But I think moving them might be more helpful for me, because then out of sight, out of mind, and I won't think about them. But yeah, that was pretty much what I went over this week with my dietitian. She said I did pretty good on my food log. I did really good on my food log and my physical activity log. So she said I did really good on that. She said to keep it up, but to add like the calories and how much stuff is. So I'm going to add that this week, and I'm really excited about it. So let's hope for the best for that. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it for my week and for my update. I'm just really excited about this week. Like, honestly, like, I feel like this week is going to be a great week. I'm just really excited about this coming week. Like, even though I don't have much going on, I'm like super excited. Like, I have this great mood that I'm in, and I really love it. Like, I don't normally feel this way, and I'm going to take full advantage of it. Like, I just feel like it's one of those things where I need to make sure that I'm taking advantage of the good moods that I'm in. So I'm going to push myself. Yeah, that is the day. That is what we went over today. I appreciate all of the support. Like, you guys have no idea. I know there are other, YouTubers that talk about VSG, but I haven't seen anybody talk about VSG through the VA. Like, that's one thing that I think a lot of people don't realize that you can do, especially like my VA people, like my veterans, like they don't know that the VA has so many things that can offer them, and they sit and they struggle. And I don't want to see any more of our veterans struggling. Like, a lot of us struggle with weight, and it's not simply because we just get out and stop caring. Some of us, we've struggled with it while we were active duty. I know for a fact that if you look at my my PT stuff from while I was active duty, you can clearly see that I struggled with my weight, and I struggled with my run time, and I struggled with, just simple things. Like, I struggled. And it was from the time that I came in to the time that I got out. Like, I struggled. And then I think I struggled most after I had my son, because you realize that when you're a single parent, like, your kids come first, like, they are number one. So it's hard for me to just be like, okay, I'm gonna go to the gym. I had to be at work at 7. I got off at 4. I would just go get my son, go home, shower, make dinner, and then just relax and chill with him, because I was all he had. You know what I mean? And it was like we were in a different country. So it was like I didn't have my family. I didn't have anybody to lean on. I didn't have any of that stuff. Being a single mom is hard. And then being a single mom of an infant is even harder, while you have a full-time job that's as demanding as being active duty military. So I think that this is going to help those people, and it's going to show them that the process is long, but it's worth it if you really want it. So that's what I plan to do. I'm working towards that goal. And every week I'm seeing like an improvement, or I'm seeing just me change, and I'm seeing my son change, because my son is noticing I'm changing. So he sees mommy in a better mood, and therefore he's in a better mood, because I've also noticed that when I'm not in a good mood, that kid is not in a good mood, and he has an attitude, and I don't want to deal with that. So we've been on a better track, just me and him, and it's been good, and I plan to keep it that way. And we're gonna get through all of this time, and it's just kind of like, we're gonna get to this surgery, we're gonna get through that surgery, and then we're gonna move forward with our lives, and we're gonna start doing the things that I've always wanted to do with him, and show him the things that I've always wanted to show him. So that's that, and that's just what it's gonna be. So like I said, I really do appreciate everything, you guys supporting me and watching my videos and commenting and liking them. You guys are just great, and I appreciate it. Please like, comment, and share, subscribe my videos. It means the world to me, and you guys have no idea how much I love you guys. Appreciate you guys for coming, and have a good one.